Hello, this is Kelly Lugosi, and I'm doing 31 Days of Horror, and every day I review a horror movie that I watch. So, the horror movie that I'll be reviewing today is the classic An American Werewolf in London. Basically, I love this movie, and I can quote it so much. And the first time I watched it several times in a row because I was just so amazed by it. Like, I heard of it. Like, this isn't the first time I watched it, but it was, like, years back. I heard of it, and then I was like, well, I gotta see this. And it was amazing. The transformation scene. Every time I watch it, it amazes me, and I don't think there'll ever be a better person to werewolf transformation scene, like, ever. I think Rick Baker is amazing, and I don't think anybody can beat that. The makeup effects and the special effects they used on that movie. Basically, the plot of the movie is that there are these two guys, and they go to England to meet up with these girls. You know. Anyway, they go to England to meet up with these girls. And while they're there, they're like, at the beginning of the movie, you see that they're in the back of the truck. So obviously, they're just like walking and catching rides with people. And they're walking one night, and a werewolf attacks them. And it kills his friend. And his friend then gets stuck in limbo, but it attacks him and he doesn't die, and he gets turned into a werewolf. And he doesn't know it at first. At first he's like, what happened last night? Because he can't remember anything. Once he's done it, I guess he can't remember. It's kind of a comedy, because the John Landis movie, it's kind of funny. But also, it's actually very frightening at parts. Anyway, yeah, his friend gets stuck in limbo, and his friend can't get out of limbo until the main guy kills himself, because it's the only way. Because he is the only, like, bloodline that's connected to the werewolf, and so he has to kill himself so his friend can be out of limbo. So his friend, he comes back, and he's like, you have to kill yourself, David, you have to kill yourself. And it's hilarious, and he keeps coming back to him, and every time he's like worse and worse. Like the skin starts like peeling off his face. He kind of looks more like a skeleton, and the makeup effects are just amazing in this movie. It has a perfect plot. It's funny but scary at the same time, and I love movies like that. And you also get to see David is his last name Naughton or something? Naughton? I don't know. The guy from the Dr. Pepper commercials, the main guy. You get to see his butt a lot, so that's good for me. He's a really attractive guy. So it's a classic. Everybody needs to see this film. If you haven't seen this film, shame on you. You know, every horror fan or movie fan, it's in my top 100 movies. I love it. Definitely 5 stars. No doubt in my mind that I'd give it 5 stars. But yeah, An American Werewolf in London. Watch it. Check it out. It's hilarious and scary. Stay tuned for my next movie review.